Hey YouTube, let's go to the garden. It is late in the evening. I have dinner in the oven. The boys are on their way home. I've got some chamomile tea. And I just need to come put my feet in the dirt. I know. Some people are going to be like, that's weird. Some people are going to be like, I get it. Today was 90 degrees. 95, sorry. And I was kind of a little bit worried about my blossoms. Tomato blossoms will actually fall off after a crazy heat spike. Like if it's over 90 degrees and they get super hot, your tomato blossoms will fall off and you can lose them. They'll also do it if they're super stressed. So, but I think they're doing okay. See, they're okay. Look at how pretty. That is a black creme tomato. She's actually pretty small. That's also a black creme and it's pretty big. I've got to get out here and get some more weeding done. Today's just not the day. It was 95 degrees today and then it downpoured and everything is wet. And I personally do not like weeding when the ground's wet. But I like to use my stirrup hoe, which doesn't do so great whenever the ground's wet. But I'll show you my stirrup hoe. It's wonderful if the ground is dry because it decapitates all of the weeds or whatever you're trying to decapitate. Just don't decapitate your tomato plants because it'll kind of be defeating the purpose. This is a stirrup hoe. Now my mom gave me this one and I'm not exactly sure where she got it. But I know she did order a larger one this year from Johnny's Seeds whenever we ordered our seeds. So it's wonderful. I don't know if it's called a stirrup hoe in the store. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you Google stirrup hoe, that's what you're gonna get. But I was gonna put some diatomaceous earth on my Brussels sprouts today because they're getting eaten by bugs. But it's rained, so now I kind of want to wait until they're a little bit drier. But the aphids are kicking their butt. Look at this. Yeah, the aphids are just going hog wild on these. And I am not about it. Look at that one. Honestly, I think I did my Brussels sprouts and my cauliflower a little bit early. I think I would much rather do fall garden for those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start some in the house. I'm gonna do some lettuce in the house. Oh, there's a cricket. I'm on my bare feet. I'm gonna start some lettuce. I'm gonna start some cabbage. I'm gonna start some Brussels sprouts and just get some and carrots, which carrots I'm not gonna start in the house, but I am gonna do a fall garden and I'm kind of starting to think about that now. I know we haven't even got a single tomato off of these plants and I'm already into the fall garden, but with the way things are going, I really just want to have pantry stocked full of food. Because do I look like a girl that likes to go hungry? Nope. Lettuce is doing good. The zucchini is doing good. The cucumbers are doing well. There's corn growing in this huge bed of grass that I have here. I've got to get these peppers weeded because let's be honest, they're growing great for the circumstances that I've given them, which are pretty poor. These are my tomatillos, bug, which are getting eaten alive. I need to put some diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is probably, if I'm going to use anything, it is the only thing that I'm going to use in my garden. Some people, bug. Some people use 7 dust. Some people use all kinds of things. I do organic gardening in the sense that I don't, which as you can tell, everything grows great. So do the weeds. I don't kill anything. I just till it up and plant it. Now, I think I'm learning about some different ways of planting, and I think I'm going to implement those probably starting in my fall garden. I want to do a no dig because I like the microorganisms that are living in the garden and I want them to stay. And with as much compost and fertilizer as we have from the animals, I feel like that would be more beneficial than digging all this up and then having all this stuff grow unwanted. Like, look at all of these volunteer tomatoes. Let me take you over here and show you these. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, my ground cherries look good. So I hope you can see the intentional row of tomatoes. Intentional, intentional, intentional. Boom. What is this? Those are pumpkins. Those are tomatoes. Those ones up there are intentional. These, unintentional, unintentional, unintentional. All of these are tomato plants. Tomatoes, 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 tomatoes. I didn't plant those. I didn't. Those are from last year. See those? Potatoes from last year. I didn't plant those either. I guess technically I did. I planted them last year. And then as the year went on, I got too lazy and I didn't dig them up. So we're gonna dig them up this year and see what kind of potatoes we have. Which I did plant new potatoes this year in this garden. Last year just got away from me, I think. I don't even remember what really happened last year. I think between baseball and we ended up doing a travel ball team for my son, and everything just, I think, got too chaotic for me and I just couldn't handle it. But because I didn't can anything last year either. I think I canned strawberries that I bought from the school FFA, and that might be it. I may have helped my mom can some spaghetti sauce maybe once. But other than that, I didn't can last year. And that will not be the case this year. This year we are doing all of the things. And I'm growing an array of things this year. I wanted to try some new things. I wanted to be able to eat out of my garden, like potager style, kitchen garden. But I also wanted it to be, you know, large enough that I could pick and can. Because I would like to have salsa and spaghetti sauce and canned green beans and, you know, those kinds of things. But I want to come out and pick a salad and put a tomato on my salad and a cucumber on my salad and a green pepper on my salad and, you know, kind of stuff like that. So I wanted the mix of the potager style and canning, you know. So on another note, I'm just like eaten up walking through this garden right now. I asked my husband yesterday, I don't know what made me think about this. Maybe I saw a TikTok where, of course, I'm not going to remember who it is, but this girl went outside and she's like, I just need to get grounded. And she took her shoes off and just stood with bare feet on the ground. And I asked my husband yesterday, and I said, you know, when was the last time, because he is not one, he is usually in his boots or tennis shoes or, you know, he goes straight from work to in the house to doing whatever he's got to do. So I asked him yesterday, I said, when was the last time that you had your bare feet on the earth? And he's like, I can't remember. So that got me thinking, and I was like, I need to go outside, have myself a cup of tea, and put my bare feet on the earth because I need it. I just felt like I needed it. Anyway, on another note, tomorrow we are going to pick up some more pigs. A friend of mine is overwhelmed. She is raising pigs, I believe, for the first time. Has goats, sheep, chickens. She is a mother of 5 and homeschools all of her kids. She is a gem. And I'm telling you what, she is 10 times the kitchen mom wife that I am. That girl makes kombucha. She does her own yarn. I don't think she shears her sheep, but she dyes her yarn and she does all the spinning stuff, which I don't know about. This is why I'm going like this, because I have no idea how it works. But anyway, she is like wonderful. But she messaged me the other day and she knows that we have pigs. And she's like, hey, I can't do all of this. I think I got in over my head. I need to get rid of something. And I'm like, perfect. I will come pick them up. She said, only thing is, could I have one when they're finished? And I said, absolutely. Her daughter was just diagnosed with Lyme's disease after she had a tick bite, which is awful. So she is working on getting her healed and healthy and all of that. And I think that's great. So we are going to go pick up 3 more pigs, feed them out. And then whenever they are done, we'll sell 2. And then the third, we are going to let her choose how she wants it butchered. And then pay for the processing for her and take it to her. Because we all need help sometimes. And not so much that we're helping her. It's helping us. It's just getting it off of her plate. Because that's what friends do, right? Isn't that what community is all about? Whenever somebody needs some help, you lend a hand or go do what you can. That's all we're doing. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Oh, my potatoes are coming up. Speaking of potatoes over there, now we've got potatoes over here. I planted russets and purple potatoes and onions and garlic right here. And potatoes that were in a bag that I ordered or that I bought from the grocery store that I didn't eat. So I stuck them in the ground. Because why not? If you don't plant it, you won't grow. It's either it went in the ground and grew me food or it goes to the pigs. Which I think after this garden season, depending on where we end up putting the fall garden, I think I'm going to fence this in and let the chickens loose first and let them have at it. And then after they're done, I'm going to let the pigs in here and let them root it up. And then next spring, before we do anything with this space, I'm going to put the pigs in here again. I'm going to let them do their thing and clear the space and root up all the grass. And then we'll probably do our cardboard and all of that happy stuff to do our no-dig garden. Lincoln will be so excited. We'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to bring you guys with me, go for a little walk out in the garden, drink my tea. Left my cup somewhere. There it is. Drink my tea and catch up. So, I think that's all. It's a quiet night. The boys were at baseball. We're having chicken pot pie for dinner that I did not make from scratch. It is out of a box, out of the freezer section at the Walmart. Because sometimes you have to make sacrifices. Life's tough. Get a helmet. Thanks for learning with us. We'll see you next time.